Alright, here we are, back again with already episode 14 of the this amazing walkthrough of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Last episode we actually ended with some deck building and we made some slight changes. We actually got the cards that we needed for the Blue Eyes deck, Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. So I think we're settled for this now. We still only have 2 of the Dragon Spirit of White, but that's all we need. So basically we're pretty good on this. The only card that we can still use is the ritual spell, Advanced Ritual Art. Advanced Ritual Art. Yeah. In order to potentially obtain that, I was thinking let's dismantle all the extra cards, and we can actually see that we will get 40 of this. So dismantle. So then we actually have some. Yeah, we can actually buy 2 of these. Oh, that's 1, and let's get another. Awesome. And we actually got a glossy finish. Awesome. Then we can get rid of these 2, because the chaos form is it's decent, but it's not that good. That also because this card is used to ritual summon any one ritual monster. You must also send normal monsters from your deck to the graveyard, whose total level equal the level of that ritual monster. So basically now we need less of Dragon Shrine and maybe even less of the Majesty with Eyes of Blue. So yeah, if we ever want to change this up a little, then we can. But for now we're good. If we can buy a third one of this ritual spell, we might. But for now we're definitely good. Hey, we actually have this 1 free pool of Miraculous Advent. Save and return. Alright. Yeah, so I was actually looking at other free pool. I don't know why it is. Sometimes you just get a free pool. Let's do this. Let's see. Master Duel open. Let's see what we get. Medical library. Okay, incantation a little bit. Honestly, not too special cards here, but it's something. It's free for some reason. So, alright. So it actually takes us to the shop. Wait, let's first do the missions, by the way. So apparently we completed some missions. Find a secret pack. Nice. And 100 more. So that's actually really nice. That's a lot more gems. And what else? Proceed to the solo gate 6. And increase duelist level. Wow, this is a lot of gems. Okay, awesome. We're doing great. So yeah, I was actually checking the shop. And currently in the shop, like there's the legacy packs, but we've done this once before, and there's literally like you only get 2 cards, and I've checked the cards that are actually in the pack, the ultimate rare cards. None of them seem really interesting to me. Like this is one of the interesting card with an equip spell. Blue Eyes White Dragon, we already have it, and the others, these are like general's standard cards, I guess. Legacy of the Duelist is an interesting card for me personally because I like to play with a deck called Sacred Beasts. Hence I was also looking for if I perhaps had unlocked the secret pack for that, but I didn't. Not yet, we didn't unlock that. What we did unlock is the supernatural elements that apparently, like, I misjudged it when I saw the element saber on the first page, but it actually features a lot of the monarch cards, so like all of the monarch cards actually. Erebus, there's the engine here. Oh wait, both of the level 8 important level 8s of the monarchs, the engine of the 2 cards, domain, tenacity, pantheism, and even stormforth. So there's like all the cards that you need. Prime monarch, there's like all the cards that you need, and also some additional things. So honestly, this is a pretty good pack for the monarch deck. That's what I was thinking. And the other thing that I was thinking of is basically the Sacred Beast deck that I was telling you guys about. I'm personally really interested in the deck. I think it's underrated, especially in the format that I am playing in. Again, I will say this for one of the last times. Any deck that I will make does not include the new summoning mechanics, and that's why it will never be meta contended. Like any deck that will include the additional summoning mechanics, if you know what you're doing, you will always beat any deck of this. So basically it will never be that strong, but within the format that I'm like to play in, this deck is actually really strong. And you can, for example, let's type in one of the Sacred Beasts as Raviel. yeah, you can see like this is the engine of the deck, this, and this, and I was checking like where do you get this, and apparently there's a pack called World Cloaked in Magical Power. So perhaps, and that's where all the cards are in. World Cloaked in Magical Power. So that's basically a Sacred Beast structured deck kind of thing, I guess, a pack, secret pack. So perhaps we will get that one day. I was doubting whether we can either wait for that to happen, or we can right now buy one of the other decks. While I was thinking, I was like, okay, but at the point right now, let's take a step back. We don't really need a new deck right now. We are not running into 10k gems anytime soon. So with that in mind, we actually just got some new cards for our Blue Eyes White Dragon deck last episode, and I think we can finally put them to some good use, because we didn't do that yet. The actually advanced ritual art that we got today, and the additional Dragon Spirit of White. So yeah, let's get this. Okay, so we cannot open this. We cannot continue on the megalith path. Okay, yeah, there's no door sign. So we actually have to go to the Pyroxene Warriors. Oh, Gem Knights, that's what it is. That's what the gems were. Gem Knights boast a variety of fusion spells and fusion monsters. The power of Pyroxene foster miracles. Okay, awesome. Gem Knight fusion. It's a really famous thing. I haven't played with it myself, so I'm not familiar with it, but this is Gem Knight Lapis. Normal card. Alright, let's see what it is all about. The Pyroxene Warriors. The Gem Knights with hearts of justice. That's what the Pyroxene Warriors are, apparently. Diligent in their training, but reluctant to utilize their powers in battle. They led a peaceful existence. However, those calm days were threatened by the Flame People, the Laval. Oh, Laval. I like that archetype. This aggressive nation of flame warriors sought to invade the land of the Gem Knights. Averse to this fruitless conflict, the Gem Knights did not aggressively engage them. But for the Laval, the inaction of the Gem Knights was fuel to their fire. Day by day, collisions increased between the Laval and the Gem Knights. At last, the Gem Knights resolved themselves to a full-on conflict to protect their homeland. The Gem Knights possessed a core that shone. Wow, that's the past tense of shine, apparently. That shone like a gem. Not shined? Oh my god. Which they activated as a force to aid them in battle. In addition, they could utilize the core to fuse with other knights to become even more powerful with powerful warriors. The fused Gem Knights include the following: Gem Knight Ruby, who repelled the enemy. Oh, I think I've seen this guy before. Gem Knight Aquamarine, I've never seen this guy before, who defeated its companions. Gem Knight Topaz, yeah, this is also familiar, who tormented its opponents. Alright, okay, so 3 Gem Knights apparently, 3 important ones. Lapis, okay, thank you for the cards. I know that one of the Gem Knight normal cards is actually used for Gem Knight Fusion itself, so it's called a Garnet actually, and that's what the Gem Knight card is called. It's similar to Rhoda basically, because it's a like as in the term Rhoda, as in it's a name for a card alike, and Garnet is actually it's the normal monster that you had to put in the Gem Knight deck to make the Gem Knight Fusion function, and you never wanted to draw it, you just want to have it in the deck because Gem Knight Fusion uses the monsters from your deck. Alright, with that being said, let's see what in the... Okay, so this is the Garnet actually. Gem Knight Garnet, nice. Okay, cool. I could have opened this and then explained it, but... Alright, so, and Gem Knight Fusion is not even in this deck. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, let's, I guess let's just play. See what... And we also have an interesting deck. I guess we can just all check beforehand every time, but our own deck especially, it's best to check while we are playing, so... Don't get me wrong, if you're going for a serious battle, then you want to check it beforehand, obviously, because you want to know, for example, if you have a search card, then you want to know what you can search out of your deck. But yeah, for now, especially these test battles and everything, I won't bother. What makes a Gem Knight deck unique? With its colorful fusion spells, yeah, very colorful. This deck gives you the chance to duel with lots of different fusion monsters and effects. When Gem Knight Fusion, one of the rudimentary spells cards is sent to the graveyard after it has been used, you can add it back to your hand by banishing one Gem Knight monster from your graveyard. I see, okay. Use that effect once you have gathered your fusion materials, so you can fusion summon multiple times in a row in one turn. Yeah. Okay, standby phase. Main phase. Turn change. Okay, so he dropped a... Okay, let's draw a card first. Gem Knight Fusion. Oh, surprise, surprise. He dropped a card. We're not gonna read all the... Oh, wait. Use this card to fusion summon Gem Knight monsters twice and win Duel. Okay. Fusion summon Gem Knight Aquamarine by using Gem Knight Crystal and Gem Knight Sapphire as fusion materials. Okay, we will. So he dropped Gem Knight Tourmaline. These are all normal monsters. It's apparently Thunder type and normal monster. These things, it's not effects. It's just some miscellaneous info about a monster or something, or some background information. I've read, I think, in the very first episode, one or two of these monsters. I thought those were World Chalice monsters, if I'm correct. Yeah. So basically, these things, I read them for fun, but it's really not useful. You don't gain any knowledge from it. So I won't read this to waste your time, honestly. But I will click on these to show you what kind of monsters these are. So, and the stats, of course. Stars, Thunder type. Yeah. Awesome. And we have a Gem Knight Garnet. Yes, we're gonna do that. Pyro type, 1900 attack. Pretty good. This is Aqua type, 2100 defense. That's pretty good for level 4 monster. Level 7 monster, this has pretty terrible stats. And it's a normal monster, so it's pretty bad. Okay, this is interesting to read. So, fusion summon one Gem Knight fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion material. Okay. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one Gem Knight monster from your graveyard. Add this card to your hand. Okay, no. Well, that's interesting. Okay, Gem Knight Sapphire plus one Gem Knight monster. Yeah, okay, but the other card, I just want to see it. Gem Knight Garnet plus one Gem Knight monster. Gem Knight monster plus one Pyro type monster. Okay, so it's not really consistent. Gem Knight monster plus Aqua type monster. Gem Knight monster plus Rock type monster. Gem Knight, 3 Gem Knight monsters. Okay, so you have as last you have the 3 Gem Knight monsters. Okay, so these have the same things. This is though Gem Knight Sapphire plus one Gem Knight monster. Sure, let's go. Activate it. Select it. I mean, Gem Knight Sapphire plus a Gem Knight monster. Okay, sure, why not? So we fusion them from our hand, and we summon the fusion summon monster. And it has an effect as well. I'd like to read that since we have it on the field. Fusion summon successful. Activate the effect of Gem Knight fusion in the graveyard to banish Gem Knight Sapphire from the graveyard. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's try that. I'm curious what will happen. So yeah, we activate this card. Banish Gem Knight Sapphire. It's a low level monster. Okay. Okay, then we have Gem Knight Fusion in the hand again. Fusion summon Gem Knight Ruby using Gem Knight Aquamarine and Gem Knight Garnet as fusion materials. Okay, so we are gonna use our fusion monster as fusion material again. Must first be fusion summon with the above fusion materials. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, target one card your opponent controls. Return the target to the hand. Oh, cool. And then we have a monster with 2500 attack. Let me guess. Okay, select the position for. Okay, yeah, we place it on the field. We use. Oh, we are gonna 2500 attack. Surprise, surprise. Okay, and we could also Gem Knight monster. Yeah, it's still Gem Knight monster, so that's cool. And a Power type monster. Gem Knight monster and Aqua type monster. Okay, but we are gonna go for Gem Knight Ruby. Gem Knight Garnet plus one Gem Knight monster. Okay, we'll read the effect in a bit. Select. And of course we only have 2 monsters, so it's this one and this one. And it's gonna be face up attack position, obviously. Gem Knight Ruby, what's up? So since that card left the field, the fusion card left the field, we can actually... Right. Gem Knight Aquamarine was sent from the field to the graveyard, so activate this effect. Yes, definitely. It's gonna trigger. Select the card to return to the hand. Yeah, return this to the hand. Attack your opponent's life point directly. Let's first read the effect though. I'm curious. Gem Knight Sounds like an interesting archetype. I just have never read into it. Okay, Gemini. Okay, must first be fusion summoned with the above fusion material monsters. Once per turn, you can tribute one face-up gem monster. Not Gem Knight. Gem monster. Discard gains attack equal to the tributed monster's attack on the field until the end phase. Why till the end phase? So, if discard attacks a defense position monster, inflict fusion battle damage to your opponent. Okay. Battle. Let's attack. Direct attack. Final blow. Whiplash. You are T total KO man. Rising Pyroxene. Okay, that was the duel or the practice? It was the duel. Okay, so it's clear now, basically. No, that was the practice. Aha, okay, that was the practice. There are powerful fusion monsters with high attacks, such as Gem Knight Zirconia. Even if you can't fusion summon, you can use the effect of Gem Merchant. Okay, so that's a Gem monster, not a Gem Knight monster. When battling monsters, so always be aware of your attack. Okay, well, let's go. With a loner deck, so loner sounds so weird. It sounds like the same word but then without an A. Okay, we have unexpected die. Is that a Gem Knight monster on the artwork? Not sure. Lightning Storm. Cool card, but we can only use that if you control no face-up cards. So in that case, we might just pass for turn actually. Back to the front, target one monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. Basically a Call of the Hunted, but then in defense position, so it's actually a different card. We will use this for fusions, and we will use this for fusion as well. Yeah. I would say go to the end phase. Let's see what the opponent does. Like, I could have put a monster down, but I wasn't sure that my opponent was actually gonna kill my monster, so he put in Gem Armadillo. When this card's normal summon, you can add one Gem Knight monster from your deck to your hand. Attack for 1700. Okay, he doesn't even... Ooh, okay, he does put some cards on the field. That's good. Absorb Fusion. Okay, I've never seen this card before. Absorb Fusion. Add one Gem Knight card from your deck to your hand. Ooh. Then you can apply this effect. Fusion summon one Gem Knight fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your hand or your side of the field. Ooh, banishing though. You can only activate one absorb fusion per turn. You cannot special summon monsters turn you activate this effect except Gem Knight monsters. It sounds like a really good card, honestly. Okay, I will use this to destroy the spell traps. Okay, so that went well. Then I think, yeah, I'm just gonna do this for experimenting, because basically add one Gem Knight card from your deck to your hand, so we can go through the deck and actually see what's in the deck. That's useful. Okay, normal monsters, Lapis, normal monster Garnet, normal monster Sapphire, normal monster Tourmaline, normal monster Crystal. Okay, effect monster. Gem Knight Obsidian. If this card is sent from the hand to the graveyard, okay, you can target one level 4 or lower normal monster in your graveyard, special summon the target. Oh, pretty good. You can tribute this card, special summon one Gem Knight normal monster from your deck. You can banish this card. Oh, I completely forgot. I should have done unexpected die first. This is not smart. Add one Gem Knight card from your deck to your hand, then you can apply this effect. Yeah, so this immediately follows. Okay, that wasn't smart, because unexpected die would have given us a free monster. Oh well, it happens. From your deck, you can banish this face-up card you control and one face-up normal monster you control to target one Gem Knight Fusion monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Gem Knight Fusion. Oh, we can just add Gem Knight Fusion to the hand, and then we don't use the effect to fusion summon with banishing, because we don't want to do that, honestly. Yeah, let's just add Gem Knight Fusion to the hand. It's a better idea. So, special summon a monster to the field? No. Okay, nice. Oh, good idea there. I'm not like what you should do with fusions basically is you should be familiar with the fusions. Should read through all of them. There are quite a lot here. You can see. Shadow. This looks like the Shadow Owl construct. Gem Knight Lapis. So we have in our hands Sapphire and Crystal. So this always takes a little bit of puzzling in my book. Basically, you want to know like all the fusion monsters. You want to know which are good and which monsters you need for them. And Therefore, you can actually make sure that you have those monsters on the field, because Unexpected Die is going to give us a free normal monster on the field from our deck. Must first be fusion with the above fusion material. You can only special summon once per turn. Once per turn, you can send one Gem Knight monster from your main deck or extra deck to the graveyard, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each special summoned monster on the field. Decent, but not great. Then we have this one, Gem Knight monster plus light monster must first be fusion summoned with the above fusion material one. Okay, during your main phase you can normal summon, set one additional time basically. Okay, then we have Ruby. Ruby was, you can target tribute one phase of gem monster, this card gains attack. Yeah, and piercing battle damage. Also mediocre. This card can attack twice during each battle phase. When this card destroys a monster by battle, sends to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the destroyed monster in the graveyard. Oh, this card seems good, but it has just really low attack. That's the problem with it. Must first be fusion summoned. Yeah. If this card is changed to defense position. Ah, that's this card. That wasn't good. When this card is sent from the field to target one card. Yeah. This card's actually like you want to use it early and then bring back the Gem Knight fusion and then summon another Gem Knight monster, fusion monster, with this effect basically, because you can return it to the hand. But he has 8,000 life points, so I'm not sure. I don't think we can kill him in one turn. Must first be fusion summoned. If this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate. Not too interesting. Once per turn, you can send one Gem Knight monster from your hand to the graveyard, target one face of card on the field, destroy it. Situational. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, return all set cards. Spell okay, on the field to the hand. Interesting. Okay, this is no effect. 3 Gem Knight monsters. Okay, so maybe these are a little bit more interesting. Must first be fusion summoned. This card gains 100 attack for each gem monster in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can banish one level 7 or lower fusion monster from your graveyard until the end phase. This card's name becomes that monster's name, and replace this effect with that monster's original effect. Interesting. Yes, special summon. You can only special summon once per turn. Once per turn, you can send one face of gem monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do special summon one gem fusion monster, actually ignoring summoning conditions. That's pretty good, honestly. But we need 3 Gem Knight monsters for this. I mean, we do have that, but that's not a problem though. Special summon once per turn, you can send one face of gem monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do special summon one gem. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with that one. So 3 Gem Knight monsters. It doesn't really matter which monster we special summon then from the deck. Let's just go with, I don't know, Garnet. I don't know why is the Garnet so special. I have yet to find out. What I just told you is most definitely true about the Garnet, but I have not found how it works yet. But okay, let's just send Lapis, I guess. Face up defense position, sure. Then we can use Gem Knight Fusion, activate. Then we can use all 3 monsters to special summon this girl, yeah. Special fusion, yeah, it looks like a pretty good card, honestly. Yeah, we will use every one, so. Bye. And we can do it in face up attack position. Fusion, ha! Wow. Okay, nice. Then we have her on the field again. We can use her basically. Once per turn, you can send one face of Gem Knight monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do special summon one, so that will be useful because we have back to the front. We can bring one of the monsters back, and also there's now in the graveyard monsters, so we can actually activate this to bring it back to our hand if we have monsters again. But yeah, let's see. I guess let's go to the battle phase. Wait, what are we waiting for? Oh, cancel. Battle phase. Let's attack. Flash. Let's go to the main phase too. Let's go to set this card. And let's end with, there's only the Gem Knight Fusion. Yep. Cancel. And let's go to end the turn. Garnet, what's up? No. We might also want to use this revival effect on this monster if she ever happens to die, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet. Brilliant Fusion. Ah, that's the one I was talking about. Not Gem Knight Fusion, but Brilliant. They look so similar though. When this card's activated, fusion summon one Gem Knight Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your deck as fusion materials. But change its attack and defense to 0. If this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. That's a continuous. Once per turn, you can discard one spell. The monster, special summoned by this card's effect, gains attack equal to its original attack and defense until the end of your opponent's turn. You can only activate one Brilliant Fusion per turn. Ah, okay. Yeah, so it's basically an easy way to get monster in the graveyard because it special summons from, or use material from the deck, and it gets a card on the field. So I guess it's usually it's a little bit more good. It's better in like the new summoning mechanics play, because then you have it's basically a monster with 0 attack and defense. It doesn't do that much, but you can still use that material for Link, Synchro, and all those things. So yeah, we're not gonna use this yet. We're just gonna enter the battle phase, honestly. Attack. No, we're not gonna activate this. So yeah, unless we get a problematic card. So basically that's her effect, right? So once per turn you can send one face-up Gemini monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do special summon one. Ah, that's honestly still pretty good though. Like we can maybe next turn. We are in the battle phase, so main phase 2. We're not missing anything. Let's go to the end phase. Okay. No. Okay, so if we don't draw a monster this turn, we will use back to the front. Hey, nice, that's a monster. Awesome. Summon. Yeah, we have 2 Gem Knight monsters, so we can actually it actually glows up. That's really nice. Change. No effect. We send one. Nope. Thanks. We send her to the graveyard, and we special summon Ruby, I think. It just has high attack. That's basically it. But I can also. Oh, so this can attack twice during each battle phase. Yeah, so definitely come to the field, my man. Because he has a second attack. He can attack twice. That's cool. And when this card destroys a monster by battle and sends to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the destroyed monster. So let's go battle phase. Attack. No, thanks. Ooh, there's a monster he has. That increases. Oh my god, for real? Nice. During the damage step, either player's turn. During either player's turn, it should be. When a face-up Earth normal monster. Oh my god, come on, man. You control attacks or is attacked, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. That monster gains 1,000 attack and defense until the end phase. Oh well. Yeah, let's just attack. And hand phase 2. And hand phase. Card or effect. Fusion stages. What is this? Add one for the memorization from your deck to your hand. Ah, nice. Cool card. You're better off playing King of the Swamp than that card, but still. Interesting card, nevertheless. If the card sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one normal monster in the graveyard at the target of your hand. Well, nice card. 600 attack as well. Why not put it in defense though? I don't know what the player is doing. Let's draw a card. Gem Knight Fusion. Okay, I'm gonna use Brilliant Fusion. When this card's activated, fusion summon one monster from extra deck using monster from your deck as fusion material. Cannot change. Okay, so basically we're gonna use this. We're gonna send some monsters from the deck to the graveyard. Oh no, we're gonna special summon one with an effect. I read about one returned the face down spells to the hand, and one targeted a card and destroyed it. This one, yeah, Aquamarine, was when this card sent from the field to the graveyard, target one card your opponent controls, return that target to the hand. So yeah, could be useful. We don't have another of the other guy, Tobas or something, so that's a pity. Citrine. I think we'll just return all set. Return all set. No. Yeah, it will also return my own, so that's not useful. Okay, let's just do this one. I guess that's the way you kind of want to play it. Select monsters fusion material. I guess normal monsters, why not? And Gemini Sapphire. Okay. I didn't check the fusion materials actually. 0 attack and defense, so it should be in defense, but it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna 0/0. Yeah, because I'm gonna use this effect to. No, thanks. I'm gonna get it away from the field. To special summon. Let's do Ruby, I guess. Yeah, this effect activate. We can return the monster to the hand, I think, or maybe the spell trap. Let's do the monster. Nah, the monster is never a trap. Like we are sure that that's not a trap. So battle phase. Wait, why is this still on the field? Using monster that can be changed to if this card leaves the field, destroy the monster. Okay, but if the monster leaves the field, do not destroy this card. That's not on the card. Okay, once per turn you can discard one spell. Okay. Okay, so this is actually still a continuous spell on the field. You can discard one spell. The monster special summoned by this card gains attack and defense until it. Okay, so it's now just a card that lets you discard a spell without any benefits to it. That's useless. Alright, but let's go into the battle phase. We are already in the battle phase. Let's attack. No, thanks. And let's attack. No, thanks. For flash! Okay, nice. I hope you guys see that it's taking a little bit longer. Like I could be winning faster, of course. I could be doing it more efficient, but for that I would have to have read the cards beforehand or something. So I don't know. I think it's an interesting learning experience together with you guys as well, because we're basically learning the deck together. Hoping, of course, assuming that you do not know the deck yet, and even if you do know it, again, I hope you're not bothered by me just trying to read through every card slowly. Nice. We can actually. This is the card that we got surprised by. The hand. This card from the hand that gives 1000 attack and defense, similar to Honest. That's an Honest-like effect. So, but now we have our own deck, so let's see what we can do. We actually have a not too good of a hand, honestly. Draw phase. Let's hope we can. Advanced Ritual Art. Well, that actually solves a lot of our problems. Because now we can actually use this. This card is used to ritual summon any one ritual monster. You must also send normal monsters from your deck to the graveyard, whose total level equals the level of the ritual monster. And luckily this is level 8, and Blue Eyes White Dragon is also level 8, so let us go. Yep, we're gonna ritual summon this. We're gonna send to the graveyard Blue Eyes White Dragon. We're gonna distribute. Special summon this, face up. Pretty good card. It has pretty good protection for itself. Cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effect, so that's really nice. No, we're not gonna set this yet. We're gonna go into the battle phase. We're gonna attack. We're gonna go in main phase 2. We're gonna put this face down. And yeah, that should be it. And your opponent succeeded in normal summoning a monster. Activate the effect of a card. No, thanks. I actually am thinking of some changes to the deck already right now, because I'm thinking, we don't even have it in the hand, but I'm thinking of Maiden of Ice and Blue. We don't really need that monster anymore, because what it does is special summons a Blue Eyes White Dragon from anywhere. But honestly, even if it sounds super good and super OP, like overpowered, summoning Blue Eyes White Dragon is incredibly easy anyway. Like, we have multiple ways to do that. The True Light is, for example, a much better card than Maiden, in my opinion. Okay, your opponent succeeded in special summon a card, then you want to activate. No, this has 2500 attack. He tributes it to get how much attack? He gains attack, right? Tribute one face of gem, and gains attack to the tributed monster. Yeah, sure, but we have this card, so yeah, now we will activate it then, because then it won't be destroyed by battle. And so, okay, we can actually read this card, because now it actually comes into play. This turn, that face of monster is unaffected by card effects, except its own. It cannot be destroyed by battle, so that's nice. It will not be destroyed. Also, any opponent's monster that battles it is destroyed at the end of the damage step. Bye bye. I'm sorry. So yeah, confirm. Sorry, my man. Yeah, I do lose life points, but that's it. Alright, let's draw a card. Bingo Machine Go, awesome. And Bingo Machine Go will help us to actually, let's see, what will this get us? True Light, for example, Ritual. Yeah, maybe Blue Eyes is interesting, and the True Light. So select. Let's see what we get. True Light, perfect. Completely fine, and it's the beautiful one actually, the glossy one. Yeah, set it in my face so don't forget. Just make a habit out of it. Like right now there's a completely empty field. It will narrow completely, it won't matter at all, like not a single bit, but just make a habit out of it. Alright, and so yeah, I think that I'm gonna make that slight adjustment after this. Are we gonna activate this card? Not yet. At the end of the turn. At the end of this turn. If it's not necessary, then turn change. Oh dang it! I misread. Yeah, no worries. It's not a biggie, honestly. Activate. Okay. We will not special summon Blue Eyes actually. Use the effect now, yes, but we will actually use the other effect. Set on spell trap directly from the list Blue Eyes White Dragon. With a different name from the cards you control and in your graveyard. Ah, I see. Okay, that's a bit of a pity. That's why we cannot get Bingo Machine Go nor this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's a pity. But alright, so be it. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Alright, then we are just special summoning Blue Eyes White Dragon, and if that happens, that's also good because then we get the ultimate creature of destruction back. Like this, yeah, because this has an effect where if you normal or special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. So perfect. Let's bring it back, and let's enter the battle phase. I don't think it's gonna be much interesting things, but I think that's useful to always show what the deck is capable of. Alright, Whiplash. Victory. Rising Pyroxene. That's it for you. Okay, so we will actually check. Okay, so we got this Gem Merchant during the damage step, and yeah, we read this already. It's a decent card, but it's not gonna help us in our current deck. Here rewards. Oh, we actually get a deck. Gem Knight's Resolution. Oh, cool. Ah, this is gonna be lore. Yes, me like. At first, some of the Gem Knights laid in waiting for their enemies, but eventually they decided to join the fight, one by one. In the midst of fierce battle, the Gem Knights fused together into an even more powerful force. However, this clash between the tribes was only the beginning of the turmoil that followed. The Gem Knights, who had risen to defend their comrades, were now caught up in the great swell of the battle. At first, they loathed the conflict, but to conquer the great evil, they eventually fused with other races to grow more powerful, such as the Vylon, who descended from heaven, or even the Laval themselves. We didn't see any Laval monsters. The Gem Knights, the Pyroxene warriors with hearts of justice. Their fate shall unfold. The glorious detail in another tale. Aha. Okay. Well, looking forward to the next tale then. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We got the basic Gem Knight deck. Okay. We found a new card pack. Pyroxene. Okay. Yeah. I'm still looking forward to find the Sacred Beast deck, because unless we get 10k diamonds anytime soon, I don't think we're gonna spend these gems. We'll just keep them saved. Alright, so there's apparently a Gem Knight deck. Yeah, sure. I'm personally not the biggest fan of Gem Knights, so yeah, it's okay. Like, I'm not sure if I'll buy this. Not right now, at least. For the deck, let's make some slight changes. So what we can do is actually remove Maiden. Sounds a little bit weird maybe, but we can remove Maiden and actually add the True Light, because now we have 3 of these. So add it. And we can also, we have 3 of these, right? No, we have only 2 of these. Oof. Okay, interesting. Okay, because I would like to add another of these, because it special summons any Blue Eyes monster from the deck, and that could be either of these 2. Or Blue Eyes itself, but that's not useful. Probably not the case. We can and give. No, we have only 2 of these. Yeah, that's enough. Also, we can add another of this. Yeah, sure. Yeah, looks good to me. Honestly, we can switch out this this one anytime for this, the max again. But yeah, let's keep it in, and maybe if we draw out one time, we can decide then if it's a good card or not. Save. Alright, and that's where I'll be ending the episode, so I want to thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and next time we will continue with the solos. Alright, see you next time. Peace out.